Hello, my name is Michael with the Clearview Library District, and I'm here today with another Clearview Tech Tip. So, as most of you know, we have an entirely new catalog system here at the Clearview Library District, and I'm going to show you today how to set up your notification preferences, pay fines online, and look up your checkout history. So, here we are at clearviewlibrary.org. Now, there's a couple ways to get into your account. If you are already browsing through the catalog, there will be a link in the top right that says login. However, we can get to it straight from our main page here. So if you click on My Account, we will get to this page. Now, a couple of things to note here. If you don't know your password, otherwise known as PIN, you can click on this Forgot Your Password link. And as long as you have an accurate email in your account that you can access, it will send a password reset to that email. Again, this is formally known as your PIN. So, PIN and password can be used interchangeably now at Clearview. And you will first put in your barcode here. Now, in the past, we had a easy username. We'll have to set up a new one here if you want a username instead of using your barcode. So if you want to create a username and then you can log into library account with a username instead of barcode, you would click on create username. It will then have you log in with your barcode and password, and then you can set that up. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and put in our library barcode, no spaces, and our password, and we're going to log in. Now, what you're going to find is a lot of this information we're trying to change here is under the My Record setting under your name. So the first thing we're going to look at is the change logon. So if we click change logon, we have a couple options here. One is to change username. So you could check that box, create a username that's easier for you to remember instead of using the library barcode. So you would type that in and then verify it, and then you would hit save. Now, if you wanted to change your password or PIN, you would check that box, put in the known good password, the new password you want, and verify that, and then hit save. Super easy. You can also change your contact preferences. So what you would do is click on contact information and preferences, and you scroll down here near the bottom where it says preferences. So my preference for receiving library notices is currently set to email address, and you can see the email address set here. You can also change that to text messaging if you want. And here we have a setting that says phone number for text messages. So you could choose phone 1, phone 2, or phone 3. And that corresponds to phone 1, phone 2, and phone 3 set up here. So if you have different phones that you would like to receive text messages, you could set that here. If you do choose text messaging and a phone, you will then need to select the carrier for your phone. And then you would submit the change request. You can also choose to send email notices in basic plain text or full HTML format. Most of you will probably want to leave it as full HTML format. And then this box is important. So this is the box that you want to check if you want to maintain your reading history and be able to see that. So you check the box, submit change request, and that now if you want to see your reading history, it's going to come up under your account here under reading history. So you'd click reading history, and that will have all of the past checkouts you've made at the Clearview Library District. So there's a ton of good information here. It's worth checking out your account frequently. There's also fines and fees in this area. So if you click fines and fees, this will have any fines and fees you've accrued at Clearview. And then if you were to click on them, you could then pay them online with a credit or debit card. Okay, I think that's all for today. So thank you for joining me for today's Clearview Tech Tip, and we will see you next time.